All right, I want to share an incident that happened. Yes, what do you want? That's my daughter. Yeah. So what I was saying was, I want to share an incident with you. Uh, what happened? You must remember the Kashmir Files, that movie review that I put. It's kind of funny when I look back. I put the thumbnail as "Don't watch Kashmir Files," but if you see the video, it gives you a very honest review. Okay. Now most of these chaps, they did not see the video, they just saw the thumbnail, "Don't watch the Kashmir Files," and people started attacking me like, you're a Pakistani Islamist and you're sponsored by Pakistan. And you can check the comments, there are a lot of comments, or you're a hater, you're anti-Indian. Now all that is fine, it's okay, but there were comments which are personally attacking my family. Like, for example, I wish you die and wish your your family, I hope your family doesn't have to go through this. And okay, fine. But one of the worst comments, one of the worst, or that the one that stood out, was a guy said, I wish, something like, I wish the peacekeepers, the UN peacekeepers, something like that, would do this to your daughter. He knows I have a small baby girl. So he said, I wish a peacekeeper would do it to your daughter, and then you'll come to know what it is, or something like that. So I shared the screenshot of this comment with my groups. I said, what do you think about this? And obviously all the guys in my groups were like, what the hell is this? And yes, yeah, coming, I'm doing work. So my daughter's calling me to play with her. Okay, so you have seen my baby girl, small little thing. Now, it's not that I'm emotionally hurt or upset. Oh, how could he say this? And I'm way beyond that. I'm way past that. But, my mind tried to understand, why is it our Indian men, mostly our Indians, why do they abuse mother, sister, daughter? Why it is always the females? And that also, why is it they focus on the genitals, the genitalia? They never focus on anything else. They focus on the sexual body parts. Okay, so I was thinking, okay, why? And this is what I've understood. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Number one is, I think it's, by default, it's our upbringing. If your upbringing is bad, or if you didn't have a proper upbringing, or your parents were never there, and the society that you live around, the people that you live, are like riff-raff, loose-charactered, third-class individuals. So obviously your thinking will be shaped by that, right? Like, see, if your parents were never there to correct you when you are wrong, you'll keep doing bad to us. And then on top of that, if your friends, they talk dirty stuff and they're bad, you will think, oh, that is cool, that is the way to be. That is why you see so many Indian guys, when they meet each other, hey, teri maa ki, tere ben ke, tera baap ka, this and that, and bosri ke, and this and that. That's how they address each other, and they think it's cool. That comes to the next point, where they feel if they use bad words, they are grown individuals, they are powerful. They feel very powerful when they use these words. Now, obviously, many will point out to, yeah, I use the word fuck. I used to use it initially as a rebel when I was young. But as I grew up, the word fuck was used mainly as a expression of my thoughts. Okay, that is how I generally would talk. But I wouldn't say his mother's this, his daughter's this. No, I just say fuck. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this like? Yes, during my videos, I would spice it up a little bit more and say more fucks because I knew that I would get a reaction. But for me, it is mainly emphasis of speech. Okay, but generally, almost every time, I think, I would never use it when speaking to someone who's elder than me, or a woman, or a family, or If I'm speaking to someone who I respect, I don't use that. But when I'm free with someone, so that's why in my videos, I'm just me. So that's why I use the word fuck only when required. But now here, this guy is abusing a person's daughter. So I just feel that they feel, okay, I've stepped into someone's very sensitive boundary and I'm the man, he can't touch me. Yeah. And given the fact it is on social media, it's on the internet, you can say whatever you want. And like, for example, if you were to stand in front of a big guy and abuse him, he'll fucking rip your head off. So you can't do that, right? So you do like monkeys, they go up on trees and they throw things on the lion or tiger. The lion tiger can't jump up and harm them. But here on social media, you can keep a fake account, you can keep a fake profile, and you can express your darkest, most destructive, despicable thoughts without having been held accountable. That's the same thing with porn. That's the same thing with the paid sex. You can do all these things without having any accountability or an iota of responsibility. So, and I think the final point is, in India, the people are, the big problem is they are not exposed to quality education. They're not exposed to a quality of life outside India. Their whole overview of life is India and their friends and their religion and their society and their people. That is why they believe their religion is true. In fact, one guy even wrote on below my video, Modi is my God. He actually wrote that. And that is his actual profile, actual real profile. He says, Modi is my God. So we live in days and times. That's why you got one doctor who ate cow. The cow dung that came, he took that and ate it in front of the camera, and urine, he just drank it. Oh. And they say this is medicinal value. Oh, goodness. Yeah, put your mouth on the anus of an animal and eat. Anyway, these are the kinds of individuals that we have. So I just realized that, or rather you could say I have always known it, but it kind of, I don't know if pity is the right word, but it made me understand and realize that number one is, it's no use feeling anything for these individuals, good, bad or ugly, or even feeling sympathetic towards them. The second one is, when India's population is 1 billion, even if you have 10%, only 10% of the people who think and talk like this, it's 100 million. I mean, that's a massive number, man. And I'm pretty sure it's not 10, it's much more than that. That is why you get guys, even in my group, I had thrown out this guy. He said, we need to teach girls a lesson. And I said, how? By raping them. Oh, okay. He said, that's how we need to teach them. I threw him out immediately. So, given that we live in a day and age where information is so rampant, everything is so easily available, but people still choose to follow, believe or buy or subscribe to what they want, there's very little you and I can do. That is why I always say, once a person's finished their formative years, there's very little you can do to change it. That's why I think scientists, they say that behavioral scientists, until the age of 7, and that is why religion is indoctrinated into children before the age of 7, because after that to change it is very hard. So I don't take these things personally. They can attack my daughter, my wife online, but they'll always do it hidden. They'll never do it showing their real identity. But yeah, it does give a very crass, dirty image about Indians, very bad. That's why, you know, most of these Indians, when they talk to a girl, what is their whole agenda? Bobs and vagin. And that's why even girls, don't worry, girls are also not innocent, but it's a sad story, and this is the reality. So yeah, it's nothing got to do with okay, BJP or Muslim or this or that. Each individual, their upbringing, and when you mix in religion, it becomes even worse. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, you guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao.